Hey guys, it's Russell back with another product review video. On today's video, we are going to be reviewing Chemical Guys Citrus Wash Clear. This is the final shampoo that I have to do from the Chemical Guys line. I've done all of them except for this one. This one is the one that I saved for last because it makes me the most nervous. And the reason for this is that this particular wash will strip wax. Now it will strip wax at a higher dilution ratio than you would use as a maintenance wash. However, again, as I've told you before in probably the last 5 or 6 videos, what it says on the label is a little different than what it says on the website. Doing a little bit of research on some of the forums, other people will concur that if you use this product at a higher dilution ratio, it will strip wax, and it even says on here, it will help to strip leftover wax. So I'm going to be using it at the regular dilution ratio. We're going to be using the MTM submachine gun style foam cannon to see what kind of foamage we get from this product. Then we'll be switching over to a bucket test, see what kind of foamage we get there, and see how it cleans in a regular bucket wash. This product, if it really has citrus in it, citrus is an awesome degreaser. I use the Zep citrus products to degrease engines. It's very effective, and any degreaser will remove wax or sealants. Now, whether this really has citrus in it or if that's just in the name, I don't know. But be that as it may, the protection that we've had on the Accord has been on there for 14 months. Which is way longer than I ever thought it would last, and it's still beating up like a boss. So let's get to the review. The car is really dirty. It's been raining all week. Finally got a good day to shoot this video. So enough talking, let's get foaming. Okay, as with all the other videos, I've got 10 ounces of warm water with the Chemical Guys Citrus Wash Clear, and we're going to go ahead and foam the car up now. Well, my general impressions with the foam, it seems slightly runny. It doesn't cling maybe as well as some of the others, but as far as lubricity, it feels, I don't know, middle of the pack. So anyway, I'm going to give it about 6 or 7 minutes to dwell, and we'll see what it looks like after that. Okay, so it's been right at 6.5 minutes, and it looks like, I would say 60 to 65% of the foam on the sun side has gone ahead and dissipated. There's actually some areas where it's starting to dry. It seems to cling fairly well to the horizontal surfaces, especially in the shade. This half of the car is in the shade. Although it looks like on the shade side, I'd say maybe 60% of the foam is already dissipated. It's about 47 degrees out here. Keep that in mind. The hotter it is, the shorter amount of time the foam is actually going to last. The other thing that I've noticed is this foam is kind of an anomaly. It seems to have two layers to it, two surfaces, in that once the large, I don't know if the camera's going to pick this up, but this has a lot of closed cell tight bubbles, and there's larger ones, and the larger ones seem to have dissipated, but the tighter cell, it almost looks like a, I don't want to call it a film, but this tighter cell structure seems to cling, so I don't know, this foam is a little strange. But let's go ahead and rinse it off and see if my fears are justified at the dilution ratio that it says about stripping the wax off. Alright, it seems to rinse off clean. As we expect and as we've shown in other videos, it basically is only going to remove the non-bonded contaminants to the paint. And it does not look like our wax protection and sealant protection was compromised. I have to apologize for that dog that's been in every single one of my videos. My neighbor has a boxer next door and the thing is just goes ballistic. So maybe he's going to be the trademark dog. But anyway, what do I think about this? I don't know. So far, it kind of acted weird when I was rinsing it. It kind of wanted to reactivate, if that is a good analogy, but I don't know. I think as far as foam, it's just kind of run of the mill. I don't know how much difference in chemistry there are between all these different shampoos besides scents and colors. To be honest, you know, I just don't know how much difference you can expect from one to another, but anyway, it didn't do bad. It did average in the foam gun. So let's get the bucket set up and see how it does in a bucket wash. Alright, so we're going to use our standard shot glass here. I'm going to put 1 ounce of the Wash and Clear into the bucket. Now, the scent on this, if you care, is kind of a cross between cherry and Johnson's baby shampoo. It is extremely viscous soap, meaning that it's in its undiluted state. It is very, very, very thick. It's actually hard to get off your hands if you get it on your hands undiluted. Now, just agitating the water manually, it is producing quite a bit of suds already. So let me grab the pressure washer and see how the foamage is in the bucket. Okay, initial impressions, the foam structure is mainly a small to medium cell definition. It does have some larger bubbles in there, but there's a mild lubricity to the soap water. I think when you're doing these tests and when you want to actually take what I've done and try it out on your own car, keep in mind that your water quality is going to have a lot to do with the foam that you get. I live in the South here, and our water is considered soft. There's not many minerals in it. If you live in a place like Florida, I definitely know has harder water. It's got more minerals in it. You may not get the same amount of foam. Okay, and the lubricity may be slightly different, but it's a mild lubricity. The foam, I don't know, it's I guess we'll find out when it's on the car, but I'm hoping that the lubricity will continue to work throughout the entire wash as it has done on some of the others. So let me get the camera set up. I'm going to go ahead and do a multi lambskin wool wash on the car. I use about 5 of them to wash the whole car, never taking one that's touched the car and put it back into the soap water, because this soap water needs to stay pristine. You don't want to take dirt that's on the car, even if you're using the 2-bucket method, rinsing it out with a grit guard and then sticking it back in here and reintroducing that dirt on the car. We're not going to do that. At the end of the wash, because nothing dirty has come in here, this water will still be pristine. So, that being said, let's do it. Multiple clean, freshly laundered mitts. Alright, so we're done with our wash. We've got a very nice clean car. And what are my thoughts on the Wash Clear soap from Chemical Guys? I'm going to say it's a strong middle of the road wash. It's not one that I would go after, I don't think, if I had other Chemical Guys products. Kind of as I've said with the other middle of the road washes, it doesn't do anything great, but it does what it's supposed to do. So but as far as for me, I'm just not going to use anything that's got citrus in it as a maintenance wash. If you're washing your car every 1 or 2 weeks, you know, I'm going to reach for the, you know, one of the other washes. I may even reach for the Meguiar's Gold Class. But again, there's nothing wrong with Wash and Clear or Wash Clear. But if I was going to do a strip wash to get all the sealant and wax protection off because I'm getting ready to reapply it, then yes, I would definitely use that, or maybe citrus washing gloss. But the way that it cleans is, you know, is adequate. It's good. There's nothing wrong with it. So, as I said in the beginning of this video, this is the last Chemical Guys car soap, unless they come out with another one to be reviewed. I'm going to do one video after this, kind of recapping all the washes and let you guys know which washes are my favorite. I would like to continue to do the car soap reviews. It is getting a little bit expensive. I have tons and tons of car wash. It's probably going to last me years, but I enjoy doing it for you guys. So if you have some more suggestions for other brands of car soaps that you would like for me to review, just go ahead and leave them in the comment. As always, I would appreciate it if you guys would subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next video.